Hi and hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Equipment of VRE episode 3. In today's episode, we will be talking about the VRE Kawasaki 3 bi-level cars. Now let's get started. The Kawasaki 3 cars were unveiled by Kawasaki in 1996, and two commuter agencies placed orders, those being VRE and Mark. In 1996, a mock-up was made of the cars. That mock-up is now here on screen. In 1996, VRE got a loan from the NVTC and purchased 13 rail cars in 1996 for $23 million. The order was for 9 140-seat coaches and 4 135-seat cab cars. Productions of the cars started in 1999 when the first one was delivered in 2000. The coaches were numbered from VRE V601 to VRE V609, and the cab cars were numbered V701 to 704. The cars were put in service in 2001. They were very well liked by crews and passengers alike. Some passengers and crews said that they were the best and smoothest cars in the fleet. The cars only had one incident, that being on the morning of January 5th, 2006, when VRE train 304 was traveling near Quantico, Virginia, when it derailed at CFP 79.9 on the CSX RF&P subdivision. The cars involved were V701, the cab car leading the train at the time, V605, V608, V601, V609, and V603. Only V605, V608, and V701 did not derail. The locomotive on the train was V04, an RP-39 locomotive. All equipment involved was repaired and put back into service. I do plan on making a video of this incident in the future, as it is quite interesting. There are a few differences between VRE and Mark's cars, those being VREs were equipped with ditch lights and Mark's had Mars lights. They were equipped with Nathan K5LA air horns. Here's a few examples. The cars came in at a length of 85 feet long, with a width of 10 feet and a height of 15 feet. The cars weighed 135,000 pounds and have a max operating speed of 125 miles an hour. Now I'm going to hand this over to Streamlined to say the next segment.
Howdy everyone, S-Transit here, and I've been brought on to talk about Mark's acquisition of the 13 cars from VRE, so let's get right into it. In 2008, VRE decided to sell all 13 Kawasaki's to Mark for $22 million. VRE sold them off because they wanted to standardize their fleet primarily around Kawasaki bi-levels, and it was seen as an extra way to get some money. Mark was more than happy to take on the extra cars for increased capacity. The standard cars were renumbered from 7826 to 7834, and the cab cars were renumbered 7855 to 7858. They are all currently still in service with Mark and visit their VRE cousins daily in Washington. If you want to hear more of my yapping, go ahead and check me out on YouTube or Instagram. Maybe you can subscribe. Peace.
In conclusion, the Kawasaki cars were very successful and well liked with VRE. It was unfortunate that their lives with VRE were cut short, but at least you can go see them on Mark, just in a different livery of course. I want to give a huge shout out to Streamlined for his help and collaboration with this episode. You should definitely go check out his channel. He makes some absolutely fire videos. I want to thank you all for watching this episode of the Equipment of VRE, and I hope to see you all next time. Thank y'all for watching and have a great day.